trying to check.
All right. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Thank you. I'm so glad you made it in today.
Me too. It's great today.
Yeah.
Everything. The weather's beautiful. I just
Yes.
love to be alive. All I want to do is run everywhere.
Yes. This is our first appointment, and so I'm really glad that you made it. I'm looking forward to us working together.
Uh-huh.
And Jenny, so the one thing I need to do, because this is going to be, I want to make sure I capture all the important information. So from time to time, if I look at my notes, don't be distracted by that.
That's
I
great.
That's just me trying to make sure I haven't missed a question.
Yes.
So Jenny, tell me, well, what brought you in today?
Hi. Nothing. Everything's great. My husband told me to come in because he thinks that I'm too happy.
Okay.
Well, he said I've been shopping a lot too, like shopping too much, and then he's mad that I go out at night and I hang out with, people, just people.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Okay. Well, that's good that you, you took your husband's suggestion and you followed his recommendation. I'm really glad that.
I love him.
That's good. That's good because it seems like.
Do you need a pen? I got a pen.
I know, because I'm recording, so I won't have to.
Oh, okay.
I won't have to write down anything. So Jenny, can you tell me how long this has been going on?
What?
Well, you said your husband, he's been concerned that you've been shopping too much, and
Yeah, I guess about a month.
Okay. What else did you say that your husband was concerned about?
He doesn't like when I go out because he's got to stay home. He's not as fun as I am. He's not as cool. I'm just amazing,
Okay.
and he's not that amazing. So he's jealous, probably.
Okay. Tell me about the going out. What does that look like?
Well, like every weekend. Not usually on weekdays, but sometimes weekdays too. I'll go out with my new friends that I met. They're really cool. I met them at a bar, and we'll just go out and stay out pretty late sometimes. But I mean, it's fine. Everything's great.
Okay. And these are friends that you just recently met.
Mhm.
Okay. So you haven't gotten you haven't had enough time to really get to know these friends.
Oh, I know them. They're great. They're just like me. They like have lots of fun and stay out late. And
Okay. Can you talk about what kind of things you all do when you're out?
we just have fun and party.
Okay. And what does that look like?
Well, it depends on the night. It depends on what we're doing. But I mean, usually we're drinking and like, doing drugs. If there's drugs around, we're doing drugs. And no big
So
deal.
how much drinking and drugs?
I don't know. It really depends. Like, probably not more than 10 or 12 drinks a night.
Okay.
So not bad.
We'll come back to that though, because later on we'll come back to that, because I think that's something that we need to talk a little bit about before you leave today. Okay. So Jenny, have you ever had have you ever felt like this before in your lifetime? Really up?
Not quite like this, but aren't my glasses beautiful? I love them. So when I was in my 20s in college, I had something kind of like that, kind of like this. Yeah.
Okay. So what did that look like? Tell me about that.
Oh, I was really hyper and staying up all night, and then my roommate got mad, and then they called the police, and then I was to the hospital. I went to the hospital.
Okay. Was that the only hospitalization you ever had?
Yeah.
Around.
I had my appendix
mental
out one
health?
time.
Okay, but in regards to your psychiatric state, was that the only hospitalization that you had?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And that last time, did you end up getting any kind of treatment for that?
Mhm.
What do you remember? Do you recall what kind of treatment that was?
Well, like what kind of treatment? Like we did groups when I was there,
Okay.
and we did art.
Okay. And how long were you in the hospital?
Like a week.
Okay. And what about medication?
Oh yeah, they put me on this. It starts with an L, and it made me into a zombie, and I didn't take it very long.
Okay. Does lithium? Does that
Yep.
ring a bell?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do better not describe that to me, because that was just, I could not do anything.
Okay. Have you ever had? So you talked about having another episode where you felt really elated, and good, and happy.
Mhm.
Have you ever had an episode where you felt just the opposite of that, really low and down?
Yeah, but I'm better now.
Okay.
So I was like that. Oh gosh, my daughter's 3 now. I was like that up until about a month ago.
Okay.
I was feeling really low and all sorts of things, but now I'm not. So
So it sounds like you're saying you had that down period for several several years, right? Okay. Did you see a psychiatrist or any specialist therapist at that time for
No,
that?
because it's just the baby blues, so I didn't really need to. It was just, you know, that time of my life. And now I'm better,
Okay.
so we're good. Are we done yet?
No, we're not quite done. We have a few more. We've got a few more questions that we need to cover. So, can you, when you were really, tell me, can you just tell me what one of the worst days felt like when you were really down? Can you remember?
I guess one of the worst days. I don't really remember it right now, but I mean, I thought about wishing I was dead,
Okay, okay.
and just like I couldn't get out of bed at all.
Okay.
That was before. Like now I'm really good, but
Okay.
yeah, I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't, even get up from when my daughter was crying, and my husband had to take care of her.
Okay.
So
Okay. And it sounds like from what you're saying, you didn't see a doctor during that period.
No.
It was some way or another you came through it.
yeah,
Okay. So, Jenny, let's talk a little bit
my
about...
mom helped me a lot. That's how I got through it. My mom helped me a lot.
Okay, so your mom and husband are both supportive, it sounds like. Okay. So tell me, are you currently, do you have a doctor that you see for your medical conditions? Do you have any medical conditions?
No, I don't. I do see a doctor. I go see her about once a year just for my physical. But I'm super healthy. Like I'm amazing. I'm like Superwoman.
Okay. Are you on any medications?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't need them.
Okay. Have you ever been to psychotherapy?
Nope.
Okay. That's good to know.
I mean, so then like 15 years ago when I was in my 20s, I had to see one after I got released from the hospital.
Okay.
But he just wanted me to keep taking lithium, so I'm like, forget this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna see him. You know what I mean?
And after you were discharged from that hospitalization, how long did it take before you? Because did you go back to feeling back to your baseline, or did your husband still have concerns about you after you were discharged?
Oh, I wasn't with my husband then.
Okay. But
I don't know.
So did anybody have any concerns about how you were after you were discharged?
Oh, yeah, well, my mom was mad that I dropped out of college, but then I just started working. That's fine.
Okay.
I was okay. I think maybe I just needed like a week of lithium and that was it, and then I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that, you were in college and you dropped out. But after you dropped out of college, were you able to get back on? Did you start? What did you do after that?
I was a waitress for a little while, and then I just worked some odd jobs in different offices here and there.
Okay.
And then before I got fired
Okay.
from Walmart, I was like doing good there. Like I was in charge of people.
Okay. And when did that happen? The loss of the job?
About 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I have another question in regards to your general health. Do you have any known allergy to medications?
No, well, lithium. I don't like lithium, so put that on there for an allergy.
Why? What did that reaction look like?
I told you it made me like a zombie.
Okay. So, Jenny, when I'm talking about allergic reaction, I'm talking about true allergic reaction, because with medications you can get various types of side effects, and you have
Being a zombie.
right. So that probably was a side effect more so than an allergy.
Do you like my hair? Is it nice?
It's very creative how you got yourself.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Thank you. I know I look so good.
Very creative.
Yeah.
So we don't want to list that you have allergies unless they're really true allergies, because they can interfere with you getting medication.
Oh,
that
okay.
might be beneficial.
Yeah,
for you.
but just don't give me lithium because I don't want lithium.
Okay. Then I'm just going to ask you some questions about your general health. So we're going to go from top to bottom. So have you ever had an injury to your head or seizure disorder, anything like that?
Oh, no seizures. I'm sure I've hit my head before when I've been drunk. Who knows?
So is this something that has happened recently when you bumped your head?
I don't know. I usually black out when I'm out with my friends.
Okay.
They're my good friends, though. Well, yeah, they're pretty good friends. They're new friends, but they're good friends, and I like them a lot, and they would tell me if something happened. So.
Okay. So, I see that you wear glasses.
Mhm.
Your vision is your vision corrected with the glasses?
Yep, with the glasses. I can even not wear them if I want to, but then it's just a little bit fuzzy, you know?
What
Mhm.
about is your hearing good? Seems like it's
Oh
okay.
yeah, I can hear just fine.
Okay, okay. Any problems with your heart,
No,
lungs?
no.
Okay.
I'm only 35, so
Okay. Uh-huh.
staying alive.
What about your with your GI tract?
It's good.
What
Sometimes I get constipated. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sometimes I get constipated, but I just eat some oatmeal and everything's okay.
Oh, that works for that. Okay. Do you have any problem when you go to the bathroom to urinate?
No,
Okay.
everything comes out just fine.
Any skin problems?
No, no,
Okay.
no. I mean, I get sunburned sometimes if I don't put on enough sunscreen in the summer,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
otherwise, no.
Okay. And I see that it looks like your mobility is really good. It doesn't look like
Oh yeah, I'm amazing. I could run a marathon right now.
Okay. So it sounds like your physical health is you're in good physical health.
Oh, better than good. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me, in your family, have you ever been in your immediate first line, for the first bloodline? Have you ever been told that anyone in the family has any type of mental health issue?
I don't think so. Like, people used to talk about my dad because he left when I was younger, and then he went to join the circus, and then he came back, and then he wanted to like buy an airplane or something.
Okay.
But we lost touch because I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't like being around him. He made me anxious.
Okay. And you just talked about anxiety, feeling anxious. Is that a problem that you've had from time to time, or was it just a
Not
one-time thing?
anymore. No, not right now. Everything's great right now. I'm cured, so I don't know what my husband's problem is. He just
Okay.
doesn't like me having fun.
Tell me about your family, the family that you grew up in.
It was pretty good. Yeah, my mom is like really great. Like I said, my dad would like come and go and come and go. He's just flighty.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a good life.
Did you have siblings?
Nope, only child.
Okay. And tell me about like how was your childhood? So I know about your family, but like coming through school and all that, what was your childhood like for you?
Well, I'm exceptionally intelligent, so school is easy for me, and I've always made a lot of friends because everyone wants to be friends with me. So it was great.
Okay. So you did. What about now? What your social
Like I
network?
said, I have really cool friends, and we go out all the time, and we party. So I have a great social life.
Okay.
Everyone wants to be friends with me.
I'm just curious. Before you met your new friends, did you have some other friends? Before this most recent group
Yeah,
of
and
friends?
they don't really want to hang out with me anymore. Like, well, I have a couple that still call me and ask if I'm okay, and I'm like, I'm great. Why are you asking if I'm okay? And they're like, because you're acting different. I'm like, oh, okay, so you don't want me to be happy, basically.
So with the original friends, did you before last month? Did you have regular contact with those individuals?
I mean, we all got families, so I can understand they don't want to hang out a lot. But yeah, we would like do. Sometimes I'd have a girlfriend night. We'd come over and split a bottle of wine and play like it was not the board games, but like that card game where you say funny things. So yeah, we would hang out like once every few weeks. But we're busy, so I mean we're grown ups. So
Okay.
yeah.
So now I'm going to ask you some questions to try to get a sense if you might be dealing with some other kind of psychiatric kinds of things. I know you say that you feel like you're fine.
I am. Look at me. I'm amazing.
But we just want to make sure that we do a real thorough investigation. Just make sure we're not missing anything.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me, how are you sleeping?
Well, I mean, I sleep when I need to.
And what does that mean?
I don't know, like I slept 2 days ago for a while. But I don't need it. I don't need sleep like regular people. Like I don't know, something happened, like I just got blessed where I can go 4 days without sleeping and I get so much done where it's like, what's the point of sleeping anyway, you know what I mean?
So how long has it been since you've been to sleep now?
Oh, about 2 days. And then I'll just be like doing stuff, and I'll feel like I'm tired, and I'll just drink coffee, and I'll just keep going.
Okay. And it's pretty, to me it seems like would you say that you lost interest in things at all?
Oh no.
Okay, so that's
I
not a
love
problem.
doing things.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I do all sorts of things.
Okay. So Have you experienced hearing voices or seeing things that other people don't see?
No, I mean, I feel like I kind of know what's going on in the world more than other people do, but no one's telling me that. I just know it. It's like I just know things. So, I mean, I know.
What kind of things do you know?
I mean, I know I could do pretty much anything, and I know why things happen, and like, um, so yeah,
Okay.
I don't hear voices.
Okay, but you have. Okay, so but you just feel these real positive things
Yeah,
about yourself.
I mean, I could be president if that's what I want to do. That's just not what I want to do right now.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever? We kind of talked about anxiety. Have you ever had any problem with, feeling, you know, being fearful of doing something because of the sensation of being anxious?
I don't know about that. I
Mhm.
guess like when I think about my dad, I might get a little anxious. Or like my mom, she got into a car accident about a month ago, and then I felt anxious, but then all of a sudden I started feeling good.
Okay.
So that passed pretty fast for me.
Okay. What about, do you find yourself thinking about things excessively or maybe carrying out some kind of action excessively? You have,
No, not really. I mean, so last night I didn't sleep, but I used my time great, and I did a wonderful job of reorganizing my closet and my dresser, and then my daughter's closet. And I woke her up, and then whatever, and then she went to go sleep with my husband, and then I just finished cleaning up her room, and then I made some more coffee, and I just kept on doing stuff, and then I
Okay.
cleaned the kitchen. So, yeah, I mean, I finish what I start. I don't repeat it over and over.
okay. So, and you shared with me that now that over the last month or so, the last month, you've been going out with new friends, and that entails
Oh yeah.
drinking and then doing some other drugs.
Yeah, whatever they got.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of things have you been? What kind of drugs have you found yourself
Oh,
being exposed to?
like just normal drugs like cocaine and ecstasy, and I mean marijuana is not, just marijuana all the time, but yeah.
Okay. And so, Jenny, you call those substances normal. They're actually, I wouldn't call them normal. They're illicit drugs.
Illicit.
Right. And so they're not legal, and so that could be problematic.
You're gonna
That could be-
tell someone? You're gonna call the
No,
cops?
not
You're
at
gonna call the
all.
cops and get somebody to jail?
No, no, no. I just want to bring that to your attention, and we'll talk more about that before you go,
Oh,
because I guess I'm trying to get the point across. You're saying that everything that you're doing feels normal.
It does. It all goes together with the world right now. It's just the way it is. I'm happy finally. Everyone's telling me not to be happy and not to have fun.
Okay. What else? Have you had any thoughts about ever had any thoughts about hurting yourself or hurting other people?
Mm, well, before I got better, like I am now, I was really depressed for years, like a few years. It was like after my daughter was born, and then I wouldn't really think about hurting myself, but I would kind of like fantasize about being dead and how much, just getting rid of all my stress. But that's all in my past now. Like I'm great.
Okay. Do you know in your family, is there any history of suicide or suicidal attempts?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. Now, can you tell me what today's date is?
Oh, I don't work right now, so I don't really need to know what day it is.
Okay.
But well, wait. I know it's Friday because I know that I can go out tonight because my husband doesn't have to work tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go party.
Do you know what season it is?
It's March. It's near the beginning of March sometime. I think it's March.
Okay. And what about the year?
2019.
Okay. And who's the president of the United States?
President Trump.
Okay. And now I'm going to give you a list of 3 things, and I want you to restate those things to me, okay?
Okay.
So we have a ball, we have a car, and we have a house.
I used to have a house, but we had to move into an apartment because I don't know. I spent something like that, and then basketball. Basketball. Did you say basketball?
Do you remember what I asked you to do? Do you remember the activity that we were working on?
3 things in the house.
Okay, you're right. You're correct. I asked you to recite 3 things for me, and the items were a ball, a house,
Yeah. Like I said,
Now I
basketball.
can't remember the third thing. But okay.
Car.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I told you basketball, and then I used to have a house. I did it.
So, Jenny, is I think I said I'm really glad you came in, and it looks like you're in a manic state,
Thank you. I
and
know I'm beautiful.
you are beautiful, and I think we can do some things together where you can hopefully we can come up with a plan to help you to get through this,
That sounds
and
great.
you'll be even more beautiful.
Oh, that's not
Because-
possible. I'm perfectly amazing right now.
But right now it sounds like, because the state that you're in, you haven't been able, like you haven't been able to spend much time with your daughter, and your husband is very concerned about what's going on.
Yeah, I do feel bad about that because I
Yeah.
love them both very much. I don't know why they don't just want me to be happy.
And
I think my daughter's young and she doesn't understand, but my husband should understand that I need to have fun.
it doesn't seem like the problem is that he doesn't want you to have fun. It appears that he has legitimate reason to be concerned, because Jenny, from what you shared, you're doing some things that could be potentially cause. You're doing some things that are dangerous and could potentially, cause some harm to yourself. So that I believe that's why your husband wanted you to come in today.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, I'm fantastic and amazing and all that, but there was one time I went out with my friends and I woke up and I was like laying in an alley.
Yeah.
And they weren't there.
Yeah.
And then I called an Uber because I know how to call Uber, and then I went home.
Yes.
But that was kind of scary.
Right, I'm glad you have that insight.
Yeah.
And what I would like to do, I would like to spend the rest of our time together talking about medication.
Not lit. I am not taking. I don't think I need any medication. Maybe I should cut down on my partying a little bit, but I'm not going to stop having fun. And if you put me on lithium, then I'm not going to have fun.
No, as your provider, I would never put you on any medication that you wouldn't agree to, because you have that control.
Right.
Absolutely. So, would you mind spending more time? I guess my question is, are you receptive to us exploring medication? Or what do you?
I guess.
What would you like?
I mean,
what would you like to accomplish from us working together?
I mean, nothing. I'm great. But I would like to accomplish maybe not, because I don't like seeing my husband upset. Like, I like having fun. I wish he would have fun with me, but obviously someone has to take care of the kids. So I guess I want my husband to be less upset, but I also don't want to be a zombie, and I don't want to be sad like I was before.
Right. So that's all. That's very reasonable. It's very reasonable. So, So it sounds like you want to. If I'm hearing you right, I mean, restate what you said, and you tell me if I'm correct or not. What I heard is that you don't want to be a zombie. You don't have any interest in taking lithium, but you do want to be in a place where your husband is not worrying about you as much.
Yeah, I don't like hurting him.
And in a place where the whole family unit is not being put under distress.
Yeah. So what can I do? How can I make that happen?
Well, I think because some of your behavior is dangerous, I really think it's important for us to talk about medication.
Okay, we can talk about it.
Okay.
But just not a lot, okay? Just like a little, so I can still be happy.
Is your husband here with you? Would you like for him to come in to continue this conversation with us? Or?
Yeah, let's go get him, and I will tell him anything. Which is, yep. Okay, he can come in.
All right. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you.